Hey ladies on YouTube, this is my first entry. My name is Mrs. Brown. I wanted to talk about fertility. This is my first blog that I've ever done, so I don't know where to start. As I'm looking at myself inside on the TV screen, now I know why everybody touches their hair, because it's like a mirror that you're looking into. Anyways, I don't care. The last thing on my mind. I don't care about what I look like at the moment. I wanted to talk about fertility and the issues that I'm having, and I kind of wondered if there is other women out there, which I'm sure there is. The topic is infertility that I wanted to discuss, and I can use all the advice that I can get. I'm in my mid-30s. Uh, I have not had a child. I have been pregnant that I've lost in a miscarriage, unfortunately. I had gone to a fertility specialist and they told me that I have MTHFR and it's a gene mutation. You either have the single gene mutation or the double, the heterozygous or the homozygous. I have the single gene mutation. And basically, the doctor said, oh, well, all you need to do is just take this supplement, which is called Nevo DHA, and it was prescribed to me, and supposedly my body wasn't accepting folic acid, and my body wasn't breaking it down, basically. So when I got pregnant, it wasn't going to my child, so I lost my child. So I've been taking this vitamin, Nevo DHA, for about 9 months now, and I still haven't had any success with pregnancy. Uh, we haven't gone to the fertility clinic to do any IUIs or IVFs. The IVFs are kind of expensive, a little bit out of our range. The IUIs are actually within range, but we have to save up a little bit for that. But I kind of wanted to know what your tips on getting pregnant are, because I think that I've done just about everything to try and get pregnant. Um, as for my body, my health, and everything, yes, I am. I am a little overweight. I have heard that from my doctor, but they didn't say that it would stop me from conceiving a child. They said take this vitamin, try in a year. If you're not, don't get pregnant, come back. Okay. Well, it's been almost a year, and we have not gotten pregnant, so I'm thinking maybe I should have my husband get tested, uh, have him test his sperm to see if he's okay. So we're going to probably do that within the next couple of months. My clock is ticking, and it's really tough um, seeing everybody have babies, and I'm kind of getting to the point where I'm happy for everybody when they conceive a child, but then there's also the sadness that comes along with it on my part, thinking, man, you know, I wish it was us. Um, but anyhow, I'm taking a supplement called Evening Primrose Oil. I just started taking that. I've been taking that for about a month. It's supposed to ensure that you have good cervical mucus, so it's more stretchy, but it hasn't worked for me as far as I've noticed. Uh, I've also started taking maca root. Maca root is it's a root. It's um, it's ground up, and it kind of looks like kava, if you've ever seen kava. It doesn't have the same effects, of course, but um, maca root, it's considered to be a superfood, which is found in Peru. It's a root that grows up, I want to say above uh, 15,000 uh, elevation, and it's been around for centuries, and it's known to give you more stamina. It's supposed to elevate your mood. It's supposed to make you more TMI horny. And it's good for male and female. So my husband and I, we've been drinking it in our shakes every single morning. We just put a teaspoon in and I blend it up, and you can hardly taste it. If you eat it on its own, it doesn't taste very good. So anyway, and then I take my Nevo DHA, and I don't use the temperature, temping my, checking my temperature every single morning because it gets kind of irritating. Plus I sleep with my mouth open, so it's not really accurate. Anyway, so I kind of stopped doing that. Sometimes I feel when I ovulate, and sometimes I don't feel anything at all, but it seems like maybe every other month that I feel that I get that really thick egg white cervical mucus. So I'm wondering if I'm only ovulating every other month. I keep reading blogs on the internet where I'm kind of wondering, I'm asking you if you know, is it true that if you do not ovulate, you don't have a period? Can you have your period and not ovulate at all? Because I have my period every single month. I'm 36 years old. Sometimes it's a little off. It's a little bit early. Sometimes it's a little bit late. But I've noticed that once I started the maca root, my cycle has gotten back on track. So maca root is a good thing. I don't really feel very sexy. I call it sexy time. Since I've been taking the maca root, we've been taking it for about a week. No, almost 2 weeks now. And I do feel a little bit more energized, but basically I need everybody's help and advice. I don't really know what to do. I am using Concieve, and I put my legs up in the air, and I lay there for about 30 minutes until the blood rushes out of my legs. I take the ovulation predictor kits, and I get the line, and it says I'm ovulating, so I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So if there's anybody that can please give me some tips on what I could do. I'm kind of running out of options. My husband and I, we want to do it the natural way. I would love to hear from you. Anyways, you have a good evening, and I hope to hear from you soon. Subscribe to my page.